about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk, yeah. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Summertime, all the time, right on time. Got Jay here, Sluggy. And so off cam, bro was telling me that they well, I seen it too. I seen it, but I didn't know they have a little clip for it, 30-second clip or whatnot. But the Crow, right? You said
The Crow. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of the Crow. I bought the first issue of Crow ever to be released. For like 2 bands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you dropped 2 bands. You mean not that it's worth 2 bands? You dropped 2,000.
I dropped 2 bands. That's what it's worth right now.
That's
it
dope.
was worth way less, like several $100s. But when they announced that Jason Momoa was gonna be the Crow, it shot up like crazy. So.
But you're fans, you never get rid of that.
No.
Yeah. So don't even try to contact me to contact him. He's not selling it.
It's not going down.
Alright, so question, how do you feel about Jason Momoa playing Crow?
I thought that's brilliant casting. I don't think there's anybody right now that's better suited, that has like the look and feel to the Crow than Jason Momoa right now. So I think they did.
I agree with you, but if you would have asked me who I think could play the Crow in today's day, I would have been drawn to blank. No one. But once I seen that little it was like a clip that was looping, like it was like a GIF, but it was
But you would probably find that in the
maybe I'll put his name in
the Crow test. Okay.
Yeah. That'd probably be the best way. 2 years ago.
There you go. Go back.
8 days ago, right here. Yeah. All right. So yeah, like I was saying,
I hope it's not some fucking bum talking.
Yo, that'd be the worst. You want to watch a YouTube video and then
hey guys is talking about.
Yo, not to sound like, I mean nothing by this, right? But every time I come across like a Middle Eastern video, and then it'd be like their accent is so harsh, right? So their dialogue be hard to understand, like.
Oh, when they be like how to fix a TV.
Yeah, it'd be like the Indian guy, or it'd be a Middle Eastern.
Talking,
yeah,
like
exactly.
Nonsense.
But it'd be really hard to understand them. But it'd be mad useful though. Like they really know what they talk about. But I could never.
But it takes you like 10 minutes.
Yeah, because you gotta keep going back and yeah. But sorry, back to Jason Momoa. Yeah, I think he was definitely, when I seen that little clip, immediately I was like, yo. Wow, that makes perfect sense. That he would be.
There's a lot of people that could be the Crow. I feel like Jason Momoa, Keanu Reeves, even the dude from Batman. What's his name? The Twilight guy.
Robert
Pattinson. I think he would be. He would be like a good Crow.
I was gonna say, if this guy didn't play Joker. Joaquin Phoenix, he could have been.
Yeah.
He could have been.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
but
out there. That
it just makes. I don't know. It just looks like, and he's a popular actor at the very moment, right? Like he's
people like him, but he got like the gruff look. Like
he gives me a little bit bigger vibes than the original Crow.
Yeah. No, for sure. He for sure he emits Brandon Lee energy.
But it doesn't take away to me. It gives him more of a darker feel to me.
Yeah, but
like a grittier feel, not darker, grittier. So
yeah, but that was the intention of like, because the creator of the Crow, he's the one that keeps wanting to make the movie. Maybe he need money, maybe trying to get a check or something. I don't know what it is.
Or it could be also, sometimes you just hold on to like that one hit you had.
Yeah,
it's like Buzz Aldrin, right? Like that's what he talks about is the moon landing.
Yeah.
He's just squeezing it for what it is. Like,
yeah, I mean he's definitely. Listen, James O'Barr is definitely a one-hit wonder. Like after the Crow, like, he never did anything worth even whispering about. Like that was it. That was his.
That's it. Yeah, the one and done.
Yeah, but I heard that they were trying to do like a documentary style film because since Eric Draven, the Crow, was a rock star, they wanted to do like a documentary type shit.
So like a What are the movie versions are called? Or like when you do an autobiography, but it's
like a
biopic.
Yeah, like a biopic. There
exactly,
you go, like a biopic style film.
But
him. I was gonna say Mach.
how you feel about that? Like, I mean, you was an original fan. That's why. Me, I never was so big on The Crow. I know it's a good movie, but
I think that's a little ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. You rather just give us a regular movie, like just give us the movie.
No.
Don't do the most with it. That's why, like, if y'all butchering it up,
exactly.
that's why. And I see what you mean. Like, I'll be mad if like a movie I really love, like let's say.
I heard that they wanted to do it in black and white. Like just black and white.
I wouldn't be mad if I heard that was the truth and they end up going with that. Well, I'll take it for what it is, but not the documentary one, not the biopic. Let it be a regular movie, black and white.
Because black and white was the way the comic was.
Oh, okay. See, so then it'll give you that even, and see, that's good because for people like me that don't know no better of the origins from it, I would be like, yo, this is dope. And then someone like you would tell me like, yo, that's the comic, how it was in the comic. It was black and white in the comic. They didn't put no colors. So it give you the essence, I guess.
But that like color scheme right there.
Yeah, on the left, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that the newer comics had. So like, there's this company called Kitchen Sink that they did the Crow City of Angels, and the Crow City of Angels sucked ass, but the Crow City of Angels comic got that like yellow and orange, like dark shadowy, just drawn like that.
Like that's basically like there's a overview light of a lamp of a yellow light basically, and then he's in a dark area. So once he steps into the light, that's the only thing that's illuminating him.
It looks like that, but the Crow is just a fucking dark, depressing comic. The movie is cool, but just the comic is just so depressing. Like if you suffering through depression, don't read it.
Oh, I took because it could enhance whatever you're going through. Basically, I see what you mean. Nah, sorry to cut you off. I was gonna say, is it did you start off being a fan of it from the comics or it was the movie, and then you got going into the comic?
I knew of the movie, and then one day I watched the first Crow movie, and I was like, yo, this is not that good. Oh, okay. So then I was like, I want to know what the hype is. So I saw all the movies.
How many are there? I thought there was only
four.
Like two.
Four. So there's the Crow City of Angels, the Crow Wicked Prayer, and then it's the Crow Salvation. Wow. And then the Crow.
It's not like the Terminators.
I don't fucking know. I don't know how many fucking crows there are, but I saw all of them one night, and I was like, wow, this is terrible. And then, I want to say like years later, I found out it was a comic. So then I was like, you know what, let me read the comic, and I read the comic. So I was like, yo, this is actually really fucking good. This is actually very, very good. And essentially, the crow in the comic, the bird itself is the main character.
Oh, all right.
So what happens is that when you die, and you die with a lot of like hate and vengeance in your heart, the crow comes, and then he gives you the powers so you could extract that revenge to help you get to heaven.
Okay.
So each story is about a new crow and a new person that gets the gift of the crow.
Oh, okay. So it's more of a mantle thing taken up.
Yeah. So right now is Eric. Obviously, they're gonna do Eric Draven because that's the most popular story. That's the one everybody knows.
Is that the same crow from the original movie?
Yeah. Right. Eric Draven. He was a rock star. Some thugs killed him and his girl, and then he came back, and then yada yada yada. I mean, in the comics, there were even female crows. There were even girls that got the gift of the crow.
Yeah, that's dope because you know why? Hearing that a lot, like. I'm always surprised about how many fans the Crow movie has. Because me particularly, I wasn't a fan of it. I seen it when I was young, but I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. But every time I speak to somebody and it comes up whenever it does come up, not saying it always does, but whenever it does, people are fans of the Crow, and I'll be surprised. I'll be like, "Word, what am I missing?"
Well, like when you're a kid, you don't really understand like a lot of the symbolism and like the meaning that it carries because the creator of the Crow, James O'Barr, he came up with the concept of the Crow because his wife got murdered by a drunk driver. So he was so depressed. So he kind of he wished that he could get that revenge on the person that killed her. So then he came up with the storyline.
What if there was a crow that gave me the access or the ability to do this? Right, I see what you mean. If I could make it to heaven because I'm so depressed and I'm having these thoughts and this negativity, dark energy around me.
And then a lot of when you read the comic, the original one, some of the streets that he drew was the streets that the drunk driver crashed into her on. So he went back to the place where she died and he just drew the streets, the sidewalks and shit like that.
Oh, all right.
So knowing that, like knowing the backstory and then reading the comic, like you kind of know where he's coming from and how he felt. And even with the first movie, you know, Brandon Lee dying, so it's kind of like, you know, kind of the same thing because Eric Draven died, and then Brandon Lee died. Yeah. Making the movie, so it was kind of like symbolic, like from the start. Like his wife died, so
it seemed superstitious in a way.
Yeah. Like it was weird. Like it's got like this. Oh, so your wife died, so you made this. Then in the movie, the main actor died. Like they was making this. Yeah. So it's a lot of heavy symbolism. That's why it has like a cult following. So we were supposed to watch.
Nah, the whole news you broke down the whole like not origin, but more or less of a great quick wrap up. Like, cause I didn't know most of that. I didn't know there was a girl crow. I didn't know there was different crows. I didn't even know that it wasn't based on the person. It's the crow. Itself. It makes sense. It's called the crow. Yeah. You feel me? Like you attached to it in a way, but that's dope.
I mean, even fucking Sting. Where you think he got his?
Nah, word. Like, literally looks just like Sting. So
but when Sting came out with that shit, the crow was like huge.
Oh, all right. So it was great. It was good marketing for him. It was a good scheme.
I'm referencing this off Ryan's Twitter. Like so it's essentially just Momoa shirtless with his long hair in some crow makeup, wandering around the streets, hanging off lampposts, and he's just articulating himself in ways that, again, make me so excited. But sad at the same time, it isn't going to happen. He's really chiming into the character. It seems like he's having a lot of fun and just experimenting with his hand gestures, his facial movements, his body language. There's him walking down the street. And not to mention, he looks great as the Crow, because he's Jason fucking Momoa, a buff Crow. I know Eric Draven is supposed to be a lot more leaner and a lot more athletic and agile in the comics, and obviously Brandon Lee was for the '94 film. But Jason still looks great. Like, he's an in-shape Crow. Again, he definitely could hold himself. He would have been a very intimidating Crow. And that's pretty much it. Like, the clips
are... that's what... Yeah. So I guess... That's funny, because I guess that's what I seen. I seen that. Like, but
I seen all of that in one.
I see what you mean. But, it's funny you bring it up, because that's what I mentioned that I asked you. Like, he looks...
I saw the one walking. Where he was walking with all of that. It looks good, man. It looks good. I wish they didn't.
I definitely need to see more. I would love to have like a teaser trailer, like even if it would be like 45 seconds, 30 seconds. But I'll take it for what it's worth. I agree, it looks good. He looks good as the Crow. Like it don't look cringy. It don't look like he's reaching. That's why when I first seen the picture, it made me stop in my tracks while I was scrolling. I was like, oh, whoa! I scrolled right back up. I'm like, wow, because it had his name big on it. I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah, the movie's not happening though.
Oh, it's not gonna happen?
No.
So what's this then?
This was like when he signed on to do the movie.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's a test footage though.
So yeah, the movie's not.
Oh yeah, this was like a audition type shit.
Yeah.
Kind of. Damn.
Yeah, so it's not happening.
But maybe you never know.
Right.
Plus with the way it's being received now, so they probably like, look, let's just do it anyway. Which ends up translating to some bullshit or dudes, right? Like when you just put something together because people are asking for it, like you just do it.
I don't know, like maybe because people asking for it, Jason's like, you know what? Let me come back. Let me take this serious.
No, I think he can take it serious, but I don't know what studio's behind it.
I don't even
fucking know. That's a big thing.
But those the rights get passed around everywhere. Like it.
Because even if you have a good storyline, like, and good writers, like, if the studio don't, like, let you do your thing, if they're going to keep changing things, that's always messes things up.
Yeah, but these things barely even get a fucking script. Like, the Crow, like, a new Crow movie was supposed to be happening for, like, 10 years now.
Yeah, that's why, because I hate when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, but, I mean, a lot of movies happen like that,
Mm-hmm. They never got to see the day of light. They got talked about, and then that's it. Alright, let us know what y'all thought of the Jason Momoa little clip. It wasn't much. We thought it was gonna be more.
Yeah, we thought.
But it's kind of let downing, knowing that he said that they don't have plans on even it coming out. That's what I thought it was, but it makes sense because it said test footage, and test footage is basically audition. So
yeah, he signed off completely. Like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, it kind of threw me off with it. But then again, how excited would I have been? I would have never went to the movies to see it. I would have waited till it came out on streaming. So whatever, it is what it is. Let us know what y'all thought of this segment. Smash that like button like Hawk. Subscribe, comment, turn your notifications on. Sluggy, Jay. Until next time, assemble time. It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy? You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk. Yeah.